Welcome back to another update, and today we'll be talking about days 11 and 20 for the drum spinner. I made a lot of progress in these recent days, especially since I was able to actually print out the body and get a lot of the electronics that came in working. For example, I got the drive working. I also got all the connectors so I can get everything into here. Not attached to the robot yet. The weapon motor and I was able to run tests on it, as well as make wheels and just print out a bunch of parts. I also was able to create what I'd like to call the kill box, which will be the testing chamber once I get the weapon running on the robot. So first off, I changed the design of things on the side that would keep it from getting stuck if it were to roll over on its side. I'll most likely add another one on the front, because if there's a place that it could get stuck, it will at some point. That's just how the game works. So I'll fix that. And I also completely changed the top and bottom covers of the robot, making it so it kind of leans back somewhat when it's driving to kind of compensate for the weapon. I also slightly changed the wheel wells. This is also the mold that I designed for the wheels. This is the mold itself, and that's the wheel hub that the rubber goes around. This is something that I designed to push the wheel out, because it's been really hard to get the wheel out of the mold without completely destroying the mold. Amazing. It kind of defeats the purpose if you have to print a new mold if your mold is supposed to be reusable. This is one of the finished wheels. I was also able to print out both the base and the body for the robot, but I remodeled it, so I will have to print a new one. I also created two new weapons and slightly modified the ones that I had already created. This includes a medium-sized drum spinner and an egg beater. Over here, this is the test rig for the weapon. In the printing process, I ran out of filament kind of at this area, but it was enough to actually test it, so I didn't reprint it. I kind of just ran it like that. This is what it's supposed to look like. It's split all the way through here, and that's just like lightly tapping it into this. in the test, it got so hot, this just started to melt. That's the inside of this. However, this melts. This is PLA. It melts at 200. That's how you get it to print. And it's slowly warping it all. Okay, look at how much it melted. Look at this side. It's like a little bit of damage here, just from me trying to cut this slot open for the wires, but then look at this side. Look at all that. That's why I'm glad this is just a prototype and not the actual material I'm making it out of. Look at how much it bent it back. Look at that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna need to make this out of metal, which is really, really hard, like carbon fiber nylon, but yeah, that's not pretty. Something great about this weapon and the motor is that I was able to get it to run at 22,300 RPM, which is really good and a lot faster than I expected. What I'm going to do is make it so the pulley ratio is 2 to 1, so then I can double the speed, because the end goal is to get the other 5-pound robot that I'm going to be going up against in the air. So it needs a lot of power. Here is the comparisons from what I've done. This is on the large drum spinner. As you can see, I kind of smoothed out the edges and added holes so it weighs a bit less, so I can add more to the robot. This is the medium drum. I did the same here. The past few days I've been working on this. I've made a lot of progress, and I've had a lot of ideas of what I want to work on. This project has gone a lot further than I ever thought it would. It's really great, and also it's just really awesome to me. And see you in the next update.